Did you know that the rejection rate for refinance applications has hit a record high? That's right. Last year, 4 in 10 refinance applicants were declined. Over 40% of people that applied for a refinance were declined. And that's the highest level. It depends on which statistic you're comparing to, either since 2013 or even as far back as 2008. Now, what the heck is causing that? How come so many homeowners are being declined of a refinance? And we don't really know. Is it tighter credit? Is that these homeowners have worse credit or not as good financial conditions? Their homes softened in value. Something's going on that's leading to this higher rate of declinations. Really, really interesting. And I'm going to share this article from Bloomberg, and I'm going to share a couple of really interesting statistics. So here's the first one right here. These are the challenges that are faced by homeowners with a mortgage. You see unemployment, decline in earnings, or a transition to self-employment. All these affect their ability to qualify for a loan. And then if we continue on, we can see here, this is a really interesting thing right here. This is the rejection rate by year, right? By year. And you can see this big spike right here. Over 40% of rejections, declines for refinance transactions. And you can see it's much higher than we've seen in a very long time. Certainly since going back to the 2008, the great, financial crisis. Really, really surprising. So the question becomes, what does it mean? Like, what does it mean for us? What's the impact? I guess one of the things it means is that we definitely have to be sure that we're staying super close to our past clients, that we are very intimately informed on what's happening in their lives so that we can strategically help them when it's time to pull out equity or refinance, making sure that they're in a good position, or if they're about to hit a rough patch, that we get that refinance done before the rough patch. Like there's things that we can do. It's really, though, it starts with constant and really good engagement with our customers. And then once they do get in a pickle, this article also went on to say, as did a couple other related articles, went on to say that typically this relates to their savings going down, and that this relates to them taking out hardship withdrawals from their 401k. I talked about this last week. We just have to be available to our clients to help them, no matter what their circumstances are, to help them navigate some of the unexpected pitfalls they may face and how to optimize getting around it. But this is certainly a distressing trend of over 40% of refinance applicants being declined. Hopefully we can turn that around. I'm curious what you think. Do you think it's tightening credit, worsening profile of our borrowers, softening home prices? What do we think that it is? But we certainly have to do something about it. Now, I did a pretty detailed post on this in LinkedIn today. Check out my LinkedIn if you want to see, because Bloomberg's probably going to be behind a firewall. So if you want to get the details of the article, check out my LinkedIn. I put a link to the article, which you may or may not be able to access, depending on how many times you've clicked on their site before. But also put a link below. If you need to copy the article and you can't get it, ping me. I'm happy to share one. With that, thanks so much for sharing some time with me. Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great day.